Imagine a sunny afternoon. Picture two bright young entrepreneurs, Alex and Ben, each with the same goal: opening a lemonade stand to quench the neighborhood's thirst and make a little money. Alex decides to do it the old-fashioned way. He borrows some startup capital from his parents, carefully sets up his shop on the corner, determines his prices based on cost and demand, and personally handles every single sale, making sure each customer is satisfied. He's the boss, making all the decisions, the banker managing the cash flow, and the customer service rep addressing every concern with a smile. This is a perfect example of centralized finance, or CFI, one person in charge of everything, with all the trust placed squarely on their shoulders. Ben, on the other hand, takes a completely different approach. He designs and builds a state-of-the-art, self-serve lemonade machine. He clearly writes out the rules of operation on a public board, insert the required coins, and the machine dispenses a refreshing cup of lemonade, with profits automatically and transparently split among anyone who contributes ingredients like lemons, sugar, or water. Ben's system is designed to run itself. No single boss is needed, just a set of transparent, predefined rules. This embodies the principles of decentralized finance, or DeFi, trust placed not in a person, but in the reliability of the code. Alex's stand thrives on the trust customers have in him. Ben's relies on the trust people have in the integrity and transparency of the system itself. CFI feels personal, familiar, and relationship-driven. DeFi is open to everyone, automated and driven by immutable code. Both stands ultimately sell lemonade, providing a refreshing drink on a hot day, but the way they operate, and crucially, where you choose to place your trust, are fundamentally and completely different. One relies on a central authority, a single point of control and decision-making, the other on transparent automated code, accessible and verifiable by anyone. As we delve deeper into the world of CeFi and DeFi, keep these two lemonade stands in mind. They serve as the perfect, easily understandable metaphor for the contrasting landscapes of the old and new worlds of finance. Understanding this core difference is absolutely key to successfully navigating the exciting and sometimes complex world of digital money. Let's define these terms. CeFi, or centralized finance, is your bank, your brokerage, or a big crypto exchange, always a company in charge. They hold your funds, process your transactions, and you trust them to keep your money safe. CeFi brings the old financial model into crypto, making it user-friendly and familiar. DeFi, or decentralized finance, is a new system built on smart contracts, self-executing code on blockchains like Ethereum. No company, no CEO, just open-source code anyone can audit. With DeFi, you control your funds directly from your wallet. There's no customer service, but also no middleman. Trust shifts from people to transparent code. DeFi aims for a more open, accessible, and self-sovereign financial world. Let's explore this further with another analogy to help illustrate the differences. CeFi, or centralized finance, is like a bank. It's a familiar system with established processes. To get started, you fill out forms, often requiring detailed personal information. You then talk to staff, explaining your needs and answering their questions. And then, you wait, sometimes for days or even weeks, for approval. The process can be lengthy. The bank decides if you get a loan, sets the terms, including interest rates and repayment schedules. And ultimately they can deny you for any reason, even without providing a detailed explanation. You trust them to manage your money, but you play by their rules, which are often complex and opaque. It's convenient, offering services like fraud protection, but you need permission for most actions, and your access can be restricted. You can be locked out of your own funds. DeFi, on the other hand, is like a transparent vending machine. Everything is visible and automated. Want a loan? Deposit collateral, typically in the form of cryptocurrency, and the smart contract instantly gives you what you qualify for, based on the collateral you've provided. There's no paperwork, and the process is designed to be free from bias. The rules are public, encoded in the smart contract, and automatic, executed without human intervention. Anyone with internet access and a digital wallet can use it, regardless of their location or credit score. It's available 24/7, providing global connectivity and access anytime, anywhere. But remember, there's no one to call for assistance if you make a mistake or encounter a problem. If you lose your private keys or accidentally send funds to the wrong address, there's no undo button. Transactions are permanent and irreversible. DeFi gives you total control over your finances, but also total responsibility for managing them securely. You're essentially your own bank, which can be empowering but also carries significant risks. The potential rewards are high, but the risks are equally significant, and ultimately, the responsibility for managing them is all yours. So, what really sets CeFi and DeFi apart? What are the core distinctions that define each system? It all boils down to three fundamental principles: control, security, and transparency. These are the pillars upon which each financial system is built. In CeFi, the company is in charge. They are the central authority making key decisions. They hold your assets, acting as custodians, and they set the rules of engagement for how you can access and manage your funds. It's undeniably convenient, offering a streamlined and user-friendly experience. But you're inherently exposed to their risks, the potential downsides of centralized control. This includes the possibility of hacks, where your data and assets could be compromised, unexpected account freezes, or sudden unfavorable rule changes that impact your access to your money. Security is managed at the corporate level, with significant resources dedicated to protecting the overall system. However, this also means it's a single point of failure. A vulnerability in their system can have widespread consequences. If the company is compromised, whether through a cyber attack or internal issues, so are your funds, potentially leading to significant losses. DeFi flips this entire model on its head. In DeFi, you hold your assets directly, maintaining complete custody. You control access to your funds through your private keys, giving you unparalleled autonomy. And no one, not even a central authority, can freeze your funds or restrict your access. But this freedom comes with a significant responsibility. You're responsible for your own security. Lose your keys, lose your money. There's no recovery process or customer support to rely on. Transparency is built directly into the DeFi system. Every transaction is publicly recorded and verifiable on the blockchain, providing an immutable audit trail. The code that governs DeFi protocols is typically open source, meaning anyone can inspect it. This allows for community-driven security audits, where anyone can check for bugs or vulnerabilities that could be exploited. However, this transparency also means that hackers can study it too, searching for weaknesses to exploit. And if a bug is found and exploited, it can drain funds instantly, with little to no recourse. In DeFi, there's often no central authority to appeal to, no insurance to cover losses, there's no one to blame but yourself. CeFi offers safety nets, providing a degree of protection against certain risks. DeFi offers freedom, the freedom to control your own finances, but with all its inherent risks and responsibilities. Ultimately, the choice is between trusting a company, with its established infrastructure and potential safeguards, or trusting yourself, your own security practices, and the underlying code of the DeFi protocols you interact with. Let's lay out the pros and cons. CeFi is easy to use, familiar, and has customer support. It's the simplest way to buy crypto with regular money. But you give up control and take on the risk of trusting a third party. Think FTX or Celsius collapses. CeFi can block your transactions or freeze your account. DeFi gives you full control and permissionless access. Anyone can use it. No approval needed. It's transparent and open to all, even the unbanked. But it's complex, risky, and unforgiving. User errors, scams, or bugs can mean permanent loss. There's no safety net, just you and your wallet. CeFi is convenient but limited. DeFi is powerful but dangerous for the unprepared. Choose based on your comfort with risk and responsibility. Both have a place, depending on your needs. Why does this matter? Because it's about your money and your future. Understanding CeFi versus DeFi helps you choose where to put your cash and how much risk you want. If you're new, CeFi is a safe, easy starting point like swimming with a lifeguard. You trade some control for convenience and support. As you learn, DeFi offers more freedom and innovation like surfing in the open ocean. The rewards are bigger, but so are the risks. Many people use both CeFi to get started, DeFi to explore. The key is knowing the trade-offs. CeFi means convenience, DeFi means control. Make informed choices and you'll navigate digital finance safely. The future of money is yours to shape. Choose wisely.